Welcome back, I'm Leo. Before we dive into today's topic, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on all things related to space exploration and the exciting developments on the horizon. NASA is once again setting its sights on the moon, and this time, the stakes are higher than ever. With a staggering budget of $93 billion allocated for its Artemis program, the United States is not merely looking to revisit the lunar surface, it's aiming to establish a lasting presence there. This monumental investment reflects not just the costs associated with space travel, but also the intricate dance of engineering marvels, astronomical expenses, and fierce geopolitical competition, particularly with nations like China, which is rapidly advancing in its own space endeavours. At the heart of this mission is Artemis II, which, at a cost of $4 billion, represents only a fraction of the overall Artemis program budget. This mission is particularly significant as it marks humanity's first attempt to return to the vicinity of the moon since the Apollo missions, with the last crewed lunar landing occurring in 1972 during Apollo 17. NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman emphasized that this mission isn't merely about planting flags or collecting rocks. It's about building an enduring lunar base that can unlock scientific and economic opportunities on the moon, a critical gateway to Mars and beyond. The Artemis program, initiated during the Trump administration, is designed to pave the way for humans to return to the moon by 2028. This decade-long endeavor will not only advance lunar exploration, but also set the stage for potential human missions to Mars. If Artemis II succeeds, NASA will shift focus towards a crewed landing mission in 2027, which will test the capabilities of commercial spacecraft from companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. This strategic partnership is aimed at accelerating progress while reducing costs, an essential factor in an era of tight budgets, especially as public scrutiny of government spending continues to grow. What makes this mission even more ambitious is the plan to establish a lunar base by the 2030s, a massive undertaking estimated to cost around $20 billion. Powered by nuclear energy, this base would serve as a hub for scientific research and exploration, ensuring that humanity can survive beyond Earth. Dr. Bonnie Dunbar, a retired astronaut, articulated this vision beautifully, stating, "Artemis is not just a return to the moon, but a gateway to living and working on another world." The research conducted at this base could ultimately pave the way for human life on Mars, a goal that has captivated the imagination of scientists and the public alike, particularly in light of recent studies suggesting that Mars may harbour subsurface water and other resources critical for human habitation. But the moon isn't just a scientific frontier, it's also a strategic asset. The Lunar South Pole, where the US aims to establish its base, is believed to contain valuable resources like water ice, which could be critical for sustaining future lunar missions and even supporting life on Mars. As planetary scientist Professor Sarah Russell pointed out, launching from the moon is more efficient due to its lower gravity, making it an ideal launch point for deeper space missions. This efficiency could significantly reduce the costs and risks associated with future manned missions to Mars, making the moon a vital stepping stone in humanity's quest for interplanetary exploration. However, the race to the moon is not just about exploration, it's about maintaining US leadership in space amid increasing competition from China. The China National Space Administration has made significant strides in its lunar program, with plans to send astronauts to the moon by 2030. In fact, they have already successfully landed robotic missions on the moon and are developing their own lunar base, which adds another layer of urgency to the Artemis program. As Isaacman noted, the competition is fierce, and the outcome could significantly impact the future of space exploration, potentially redefining global power dynamics in the process. Rules are made by people who show up. Scott Pace, director of George Washington University's Space Policy Institute, remarked, emphasizing the importance of presence in space. The US is acutely aware that whoever establishes a foothold on the moon first will likely control its resources and the emerging lunar economy. This competition is no longer measured in years, but in months, underscoring the need for swift and decisive action to secure America's position as a leader in space exploration. To streamline its efforts, NASA recently announced a shift in focus from the construction of a lunar space station known as Gateway to the critical infrastructure needed for sustained operations on the lunar surface. This pivot reflects a strategic decision to prioritize the establishment of a lunar base, a move that aligns with the broader goals of the Artemis program, which aims to create a sustainable human presence on the moon and facilitate the exploration of Mars. The Artemis missions also aim to support the burgeoning commercial space industry. By partnering with private companies for hardware and technology, NASA can expedite its timelines and reduce costs. The agency plans to increase the frequency of lunar landings, targeting missions every 6 months, which could eventually ramp up as capabilities mature. This collaborative approach not only fuels innovation, but also ensures that the US remains at the forefront of space exploration, leveraging the expertise and resources of the private sector to achieve its ambitious goals. As we look towards the future, the Artemis program signals a new era in space exploration, one that is characterized by international collaboration, commercial partnerships, and the pursuit of knowledge beyond our planet. The monumental investment of $93 billion may seem daunting, but the potential benefits, scientific advancements, economic opportunities, and the survival of the human species are undeniable. This investment is not just about the moon, it's about laying the groundwork for humanity's future in space and ensuring that we remain leaders in the final frontier. So, as we prepare for the Artemis II mission, let's remember that this is not just a journey back to the moon. It's a crucial step towards establishing a human presence beyond Earth and ensuring that we remain leaders in the exploration of space. The implications of this mission extend far beyond our immediate horizon, influencing generations to come. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on our adventures in space. You won't want to miss what's coming next.